Hey guys, it's Lazebro and I'm finally back for another video. I know I haven't done a video since my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch, but it's because I've been busy playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've almost nearly beaten it. I've only got a couple more shrines to do before I face off against Ganon. So far I've been taking a break from it to play two of the games that I've been really anticipating this year. Here they are. Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces. Finally, I've been waiting all year long for these games to come out, and I am loving them. They are the best Mario and Sonic games that have been made yet. I know a lot of you are probably going to disagree with me on that, but you know what? This is just my opinion. I'm going to give you my thoughts on these games and tell you what I like about them, what I didn't like about them. So let's start off with Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is, holy crap, is a true return to the open world, sandbox thing we saw back in Mario 64, back when I was a child. When I played Mario 64 as a kid, I loved this game. And I played Mario games, back when they were in the 8-bit era. But, Mario 64, I think, was the game that really got me into the Mario franchise. And I loved the characters, I loved the levels, the challenge, the courses and everything. And Odyssey really brings back a lot of the things that 64 had, Sure, it has some of the things from other Mario games. They've taken away the life system and stuff, but that's all right, and the power moons are the replacements for stars, Some of the Mario games I didn't like Galaxies. I don't know why. I just didn't like the Galaxy games, mostly because of the way the levels were designed, it was all in space and gravity and all that junk, and I didn't really care too much for that. But, Sunshine was great too. I loved Sunshine. I did 100% complete Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. And Mario Odyssey is just a big return to those two games and pays homage to them in so many ways. The story is really no big surprise. Bowser kidnaps Peach. Mario goes to save her. I do like the direction they took with this thing. Instead of having power-ups and stuff, you have, Cappy here to possess enemies and objects to to complete certain objectives. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete every single moon mission in the game, but I might try. Unless I probably tear my hair out from frustration and yell and get a whole bunch of ulcers. Because when I die a lot in playing games like Mario, I tend to get really frustrated and it just makes you want to. Yeah, that's the level I go. But enough about that. So everything, I don't really think there's very many things I didn't like about Mario Odyssey, besides the fact that the main story and campaign was a bit short. But I think it's more supposed to be about the collectathon and stuff. Zelda's story is a little bit short too, but it makes up for all the exploration and side quests and all that junk. Sorry, I keep repeating words. I'm just thinking of never mind. But yeah, so far Mario Odyssey, I give it a 10 out of 10. Best Mario game since Mario 64. Now here comes my thoughts. I haven't beaten Sonic Forces yet, but I'm going to give you my little bit of what I think of the game so far. And I know a lot of people are already tearing apart this game, and saying, oh, it's not good enough, it's not perfect, there's too many bugs, the levels aren't long enough and challenging, and, everything, if there's one thing I've learned from Sonic 2006, is that no 3D Sonic game will ever be perfect, because, a lot of people, have been tearing apart Sonic games ever since 2006, and saying, oh, we want more like Unleashed in Colors, we want, Generations was a mess and all that junk, and, but honestly, I'm not really one to tear apart these games, for the sake of how they're made and how they play. If you guys want something, more big, epic, and, well-programmed and all that stuff, that's yours, but me, I enjoy the Sonic games for, not for the challenge and stuff, but for the adventure and the characters and stuff. To me, that's what being a real Sonic fan is about. It's not about the gameplay or the level designs or all that stuff. It's about the characters, the world they live in, and the story and the adventure and all that stuff. That's what Sonic is about to me. But so yeah, I really like this game. It really has a lot of a lot of familiar things like the Sonic dashing, what we've seen before in past Sonic games like Unleashed and Colors. Classic Sonic's back again. That's the Sonic I grew up with, so he's my favorite Sonic of all because back in the 90s, that's what Sonic looked like, and he's still as cool as ever, even though he still doesn't have a voice. Though, in my opinion, Jilly White was the true voice of classic Sonic. Not the one from that, that anime thing where he fought Metal Sonic. So, as for the Avatar character, holy jeez, this is the best frickin' idea that Sega has ever come up with in any Sonic game. And I really hope they include it in future Sonic games too, but here I'm just going to show you some drawings I did of my OC character. So here's my Avatar character. I named her Xena the Cat. Yeah, I know. I like female characters because male characters in the Sonic universe are always the the main heroes, and they do all the work, while the females are either just crazy love-obsessed, self-proclaimed girlfriends, or too young and adorable little bunnies to fight and pal around with chows, and other times, they're sexy thieves who like stealing gems and working as government agents, and other times they're from another dimension, which I don't know how to explain Blaze. Her character is confusing. There's two different versions of her, the one from Rush and the one from, 06. It's she's confusing. But like I was saying, Sonic characters, a lot of times it's the guys who always get all the action, and the females don't. They're just supporting characters. So that's why I made my character a female. So here we go. Here's what she looked like when I first got her, modified her accessories and stuff, gave her a little bit of a spy type look, But I think this one grew a little old on me because once I unlocked more stuff as I ranked up, I finally found something I really liked. There we go. That one looks a little bit cooler. Gives her a little bit of a punkish type, style with the hair there. I know what you're thinking, why did I give her Crocs? Because, well, I have, a like to Crocs and clogs and stuff, and I'd rather not talk about that. But I also like the skirt and the headset and the glasses and stuff. So that's my character here. Like I said, I still haven't beaten Sonic Forces yet, but I will get to it eventually. I'm trying to, take my time with it and try to rank up and unlock everything so I can unlock more accessories to customize my character and, maybe like do some, I can do some fan art of her and post them on DeviantArt. But yeah, so far, I think people are just being too hard on Sonic games these days. They're always, tearing them apart and trashing them and bringing and tearing out the cons and pros and stuff. Honestly, I think they're just overrated. The reviewers, they're just they're never satisfied. No one's ever going to be satisfied when it comes to Sonic games. But if you guys disagree with me, that's fine. I don't expect anybody to agree with me. As long as I enjoy the games, that's fine. If you guys want something more, then that's your opinion. But overall, yeah, those are my thoughts on Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces. I'm gonna get back to finishing Zelda Breath of the Wild and Sonic Mania. Mania I'm having the most problems with because I can't get that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. But enough about it anyway. That's all for now. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm LazeBro, signing out.